In this video, I want to talk about why you should not quit your 9 to 5 job for YouTube. I'm seeing so many videos, I'm going to talk about this until I turn blue in the face, that people, other creators, are quitting their 9 to 5 jobs and giving YouTube a full-time run as a full-time job by just using AdSense money. Now, why is this a bad idea? Well, you just don't know. YouTube is a gamble. I said this in my past videos. I'm going to say it again. You just can't predict a YouTube paycheck with AdSense. One reason is because what happens if you get demonetized? You're up here making $8,000, $9,000 a month, then one day you wake up, you're down here because YouTube found something to demonetize your YouTube channel. Then what are you going to do? What's going to happen? What's your backup plan? Do you have a backup plan if you wake up one morning and you're making $8,000 to $10,000 a month and YouTube decides to shut down your channel and you can't earn any AdSense money anymore? Number two, what if YouTube goes away? What if what if something happens to YouTube? YouTube gets shut down for whatever reason. YouTube is hacked for whatever reason. YouTube is sold for whatever reason. Google decides to sell YouTube. Somebody comes in and they totally change it. You're not making any AdSense money at all. You got nothing. What are you going to do? You quit your 9 to 5 job. What's the backup plan? Nobody thinks about these type of things, and that's why I will not quit my 9 to 5 job for YouTube. You just don't know. I get it. People are drawing views off this topic. That's why I'm making this video, hoping you click on it and you fully understand the risk behind quitting your 9 to 5 job just to make money from YouTube. Now, I see other creators post that you can make money on YouTube without using AdSense money. That's something that creators may want to look into if you're doing this full time. There's tons of videos out there. I watch them at night before bed. I watch a few before bed, and they're very informational and they will help you if you do it right. But don't quit your job. Your 9 to 5 job is your bread and butter. That's a guaranteed paycheck as long as you have your job. I mean, you can get laid off. The company can be sold. You can be let go for the reason. You could be fired. Unfortunately, hopefully not. Hopefully, don't get fired. That's unfortunate for some people to get fired from their 9 to 5 job. But YouTube is not the answer. People, wake up. YouTube cannot be your number one stream of income. I'm going to keep making these videos until people start to understand that you can't quit your job, your main job, just because you don't like it. If you don't like your job, go find another job. I didn't like my last job. I found another job. I love what I do, and I'm making a ton more money than I did with a job that I hated because I wasn't happy there, so I decided I'm going to do better. You can do better than YouTube. YouTube is not your answer. Social media is not your answer to making full stream of incomes. I don't care who you are. You just can't do it. It's too unpredictable. And I hate to see people go through this when they're on this YouTube high. And, they're on top of the world making tons of money. I want to be there too, but it's going to be a second stream of income. It's not going to be my number one. It can't be my number one stream of income because one month you can make $3,000, one month you can make $4,000, one month you can make $1,000. How can you predict paying your bills, your rent, your electric, your gas, your insurance, your car? How can you predict all of that with AdSense? You can't. How do you budget for YouTube AdSense every month? You can't. I mean, if you're still living home with your parents and you're making YouTube videos and you're making $8,000 or $9,000 a month and you go down to $5,000 or $6,000, then who cares? You have a place to live. You have a roof over your head. You're probably getting your laundry done. You're probably getting fed. So you have no worries in the world. But if you're out there on your own and you have a steady 9 to 5 job, like DoorDash or anything like that, don't quit the job. You need it. You need the job. You just don't know. You know, you just I just don't understand some creators that are doing this. I can't wrap my head around it. I get it. You get your first paycheck and you think you're rich, you think you're on top of the world, but that can change. All of that can change in the blink of an eye. It's that simple. It's that quick. I just don't understand, And everybody's like, "Oh, like I said before earlier in the video, yes, your original 9 to 5 job can go away, but I really think that that's a more secure risk. That risk is more secure than it is with social media, whether it's YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, any of those social media platforms is a huge, huge risk. Why would you want to take that risk if you're making steady income and you're making, $100,000 a year or you're making $30,000 a year? Even if you're making $15,000 a year, you are making a certain amount of money annually. I mean, it could change if you wanted to change. If you want to do better, do better. Do better. But you have that steady income. Everything's going to get paid for. You don't know everything is going to be paid for with YouTube. You just don't really know. I see people say they wake up with nothing and then they wake up one day and they have thousands of dollars from YouTube AdSense because they became monetized. That's great. I'm proud of those people. But you can't do it full time. I mean, people can make their own decisions that they want to make in their life, and I can respect that, but I'm just trying to give advice that keep your 9 to 5 job. If you're making, $80,000 on YouTube, make another, $70,000, $80,000 of income. Have $160,000 of income coming in. But people see this AdSense money and they get lazy. They're like, hey, I'm making $8,000, $9,000 a month. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go on vacation. I'm gonna buy shoes. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna buy chains. I'm gonna buy clothes. I'm gonna go to Vera Bradley. I'm gonna go to Gucci. I'm gonna spend all this money. And a lot of people don't think about that when you make this money. Even though I make $100 a year on YouTube, which is pretty sad, but I still claim it on my taxes. You have to claim it on your taxes. A lot of people think that YouTube is free money and you don't have to pay Uncle Sam any money. Yes, you do. And what happens if you don't? You go to jail and you get fined. It's that's something you don't want to play with. So if YouTube is your full stream of income, you have to report your earnings to the government. The government takes their cut. People don't think about this. They get $8,000 or $9,000, $10,000, and they go spend it. They don't think about putting the money away. And then when tax time comes, they're like, oh, I don't have the money. YouTube should not be your full stream of income. When you have a full-time 9 to 5 job, who takes care of the taxes? Your employer does. You fill out your W-2. You fill out all your information, and then they take care of it. You don't have to worry about it. That's one less thing you got to worry about. I mean, I have an accountant, and he does, any investments we have, any crypto that I have. My wife doesn't believe in crypto, but he takes care of everything. Even my YouTube, I hand to him. He's like, oh, this is a waste of time. Is it? You got to think to yourself, the extra $100, all the work I put into it, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it for you if you're making that kind of money, $8,000 to $9,000 a month, and then something happens? All that hard work that you put into this platform goes away. Now, if this is a part-time job and you're making $8,000 to $9,000 a month and something happens, yes, you lost $8,000 to $9,000 a month, but you still have your 9 to 5 job. You still have your bread and butter job. You don't have to worry about something, you're looking for something else or falling back or going back to your employer and begging for your job back, begging for your 9 to 5 because something happened on YouTube. You got demonetized. Something happened, you got hacked. All your videos are lost. And you have to wait and appeal. You have to, probably appeal if something happens and you get demonetized. And you lost that stream of income. You lost all that ad money and maybe more because you decided to make it your full stream of income. I just think it's a bad idea. Well, this is where I'm going to leave this video. Hopefully you got some value. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. Please subscribe. I just want to make videos like this that are informational to help other creators. That's part of what I want to do. I don't have to do this for a living. I don't need to do this for a living at all. I just do this for fun. Yes, I want to be successful. Yes, I want to make money. But I'm doing this to show, other creators that there's other ways besides YouTube. Don't make it your bread and butter. Don't make the mistake. As always, guys, you know what to do. Later.